left car.
Phil, I mean, there's a tail. You got a big wind down the back straightaway, and if it's going to affect these cars, it's going to affect them getting into turn 3. I think he just was running really fast right there, and the car just got loose.
Problems on the racetrack. The 52.
Bill Baird.
More problems. Cars coming in. We've got accidents on the racetrack.
That looks like Leilani Munter right there.
Leilani Munter involved. Numerous cars involved in this one. Coming out of turn number 2, the problems started in 2, and they continue on to the start of the backstretch.
Unbelievable. That many cars
blocked right there.
Unbelievable. That many cars would get in that wreck.
6 cars stopped right there on the racetrack.
Look at that.
He's sideways.
Just gets sideways and tries to catch it. Catches it one time. Just can't get a hold of it, and takes Steve Blackburn up to the outside wall. Obviously, these banks are self-cleaning. They're going to come down the hill. There's Tim George in the 31. Looks like he may have avoided it.
And after they come down the racetrack, then other cars thinking they were going to clear it get into this as well.
It just always amazes me that, you know, here's our big wreck, and cars are so far back, but they continue to pile in here. Watch, here comes a bunch of other cars that just did not slow down.
Here's real time right here. See Bill Barry gets sideways and takes Steve Blackburn hard into the outside wall. And again, they're going to come on down the hill. And there's so much smoke there too, Darrell. And you see a lot of guys trying to take evasive action.
You know, Phil, they always told us that here comes some other cars that just can't get slowed down. They always told us in the drivers' meetings, if you get loose, crank it left and lock it down.
Yeah, that's a good view right there of all that smoke, Darrell. So all these drivers coming in here, even though they were trying to slow down, realize these cars are just about stopped, and they were trying to slow down from 180 miles an hour.
Butch Jarvis in the 0, sliding by our cameras. Well, the first big one takes place at Daytona. We'll be right back. And cars coming fast behind her. Problems right there in front of her. Sliding down in turn number 1. It's the 22. Oh, and again we've got problems. Craig Gose in the 81 slides into the 22 of Dakota Armstrong.
Dakota was running in the 6th position.
I think that sometime that engine on the restart looked like it just started smoking. But for the life of me, don't know why that other guy hit him.
Dakota Armstrong slid down on the apron. Let's take it
field up a little bit. He's got John West Townley behind him. Looks like probably some contact there.
Oh, he got a push. Yeah, it wasn't the engine so much.
He slides back up the racetrack, and that's when the 81 of Craig Gose slides into him.
Danica moves up the racetrack to give him a little bit more room.
They get all bottled up here going down in the corner. Yeah, and the 22 gets a bump from behind. Up the track he goes.
But see, now there's plenty of time here, and it comes down the bank.
Yep.
The 81 car has actually started to go to the outside and then turn left at the last second. The 22 was already coming down the hill.
One of the things that you don't know because you're limited experience, but the cars are going to come back down the racetrack. That's just what they do. They go up, hit the wall, or they go up, and then they come right back down. So stay high. If you just stay high, you only got to miss him once.
And guys, in that situation, Dakota, I mean, should have had that thing locked down, but he came right back up the racetrack coming off of the apron.
Yeah. That's expected. I mean, you hit that flat. He got a little help.
Here's just entering turn 1.
As a matter of fact, he got a lot of help.
Yeah, there's no way, I don't believe, Rick, that he could have kept that car down on the apron as fast as he was going down there.
Craig ends his day. Jim Trado.
Just a quick update, guys.
Got a car against the wall. Another
coming
car
off the board. Upside down goes a car coming out of turn number 4.
I don't know what's
like the 48 car, possibly.
All the way around. That could be Jill George. Yes, it is. Jill George in the number 48 comes rolling to a stop at the entrance to pit road.
That car just snapped. I mean, it literally just snapped around, went straight into the outside retaining wall, and then flipped over. This car, yeah, the 29 right there.
George in the 48. Let's take another look. Coming out of turn 4.
Look up top of your screen. You see
that's the first thing I saw. Oh, I see what happened. He got down on the 48 got down on the apron. The 48 got the left side tires down on the apron, and when
lost control,
overcorrected, and the car shot right back up across the track into the outside wall and flipped over. See, watch this.
See, that's Jesse Smith cutting the right front tire down.
That's the 29. And see, the 48 gets down on the apron. There's a very good chance with the smoke I saw coming out of that right front of the 48, it may have cut a tire down.
9-time series champion Frank Kimmel is caught up in the accident.
Yeah, I think Frank was a victim of that incident. Let's see if we can take a look back at what happened.
I think it's a chain reaction, Phil. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this is really
this
is a separate incident. This is coming off turn 2 on the backstretch
over there.
Nikodolski, but when they get over to turn number 3, then they're going to have the incident that Frank was involved in. Watch to your right of your screen.
Oh yeah, that he got hit from behind.
Yeah,
that
the 83 car, it looked like Sean Core may have got a little bit loose, got down to the apron. Frank may have eased off the throttle, got run into from behind, then it was a chain reaction.
Checked up, got run over by the 25.
Not a tremendous amount of damage to those cars, but yet some damage.
I think the 25's okay, but the 44's got the most damage.
That's Frank. That's when he gets a shot. That's the Nelson Piquet Jr., the 6 right behind him.
In pits, or in Frank Kimmel's pits, is Jim Trado. Jim?
As they came down pit road here, not a whole lot of chatter on the radio. They know what they have to do. They looked at the replay on the big screen.
Welcome back to the Lucas Oil Slick Miss 200. We are under our 5th caution, and this time, well, the spotlight has been on her all evening, and this time it is the 7 of
Martins. Danica moves to the inside. Nelson Piquet gets a little bit loose. She's on the inside against the white line, and Nelson Piquet Jr. forces her down off the racetrack. And look at this ride through the grass she has.
I'll tell you, this right here is car control. Now that's something that you got it or you don't. And that's impressive right there to get that car that far out of shape, hang on to it, not hit the wall. Tony Jr. helped her a lot because he kind of helped her get through that, but that was amazing. That was a great job right there.
She's going to come right at us here.
Yeah, Piquet's going to force her down underneath the pretty good contact right there. She goes right through the grass. The thing I like, DW, is she's this sideways, and when she gets straight, her wheels are straight. She doesn't overcorrect and go into the outside wall.
Well, that's what I was telling you earlier. Lock it down, turn left.
She's on pit road now. Wendy Venturini.
4 tires, fuel, 3 rounds down on the track bar. Some major adjustments for
Joey Coulter tucked in behind her. Then it's John West Townley behind Joey Coulter. James Busher, your pole sitter and early leader of this race, is back to the 6th spot. Justin Marks 7th. Patrick Sheltra 8th. Ricky Carmichael is 9th. And Steve Arpin rounding out our top 10.
That 51 car really surprised me, Phil. I thought he would drive to the outside and go right by these guys and get
problems.
No.
At the
Over and over, it's the 06 of Barry Fitzgerald. And he comes to a stop.
He's already taken the window net down.
Yeah,
that was coming out of turn number 2, I believe.
Yeah, it is. You see him moving around in there. That's a good sign. It looks like he's trying to get unbuckled.
Around it went.
Watch top of your screen. The green and black car. That's Barry Fitzgerald. Gets a little bit loose. Slides off the racetrack and just turns around backwards the wrong way.
These cars are the way they're set up. When they go on the left side like that, it's just almost they turn over. It's the way the cars are set up.
A violent ride for Barry Fitzgerald in that 06.
There's another view coming off turn 2. You know, and he wasn't in the grass. He was already flipping before he got to the grass right there. So it wasn't a situation where the unevenness of the grass.
No, but when it hit the grass, it did a whole lot more bucking around. I can tell you, the grass is rough, man. Got a couple of lap cars up here that are going to come into play. Frank Kimmel's one of them. Frank's smart guy. He'll get out of the way.
One to go.
One lap remaining from Daytona International Speedway. The Lucas Oil Slick Miss 200 on its final 2.5 miles. Bobby Gerhart in command of this race. Mark Thompson running second.
Boy, that Gerhart car is strong, man. He comes up off of turn 2, gaps the guys behind him a little bit.
Frank Kimmel had problems earlier. He moves to the inside. He's a slower lap car.
They just can't close that 5 car came off of turn 2 that time. Man, he put some distance. There is a lap car. This could be a problem.
Bobby Gerhart and Bill Gerhart spend all their time working on super speedway practice and testing, and it is going to pay off. Bobby Gerhart coming into the Tri-Oval. He will win his 6th super speedway race from Daytona International.